This is John T for the Boxing Voice, chatting to English light heavyweight champion Dan Azeez. How you doing, Dan?
I'm good, man. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm really good, mate. Thanks. How's it feel to be still, as we say, light heavyweight English champion, first defence, and you won in style? How are you feeling?
Yeah, felt good. You know, the whole build-up was quite interesting. I'm sure everyone will agree with that. And yeah, it was just good to just have a good little dust up, have a more entertaining fight than I did when I actually won the title, and then come on top. And you know, the way it ended as well was good. It kind of went how I wanted it to go. So yeah, it was good, man.
Good stuff. Well, I think that takes you now 12 fights, 12 wins, 8 by knockout. I think 5 of the last 6 fights have been knockouts as well. So as you're stepping up the levels, you seem to be getting better and better. And I have to be honest, your ring IQ, mate, for 12 fights feels like it's a lot more experienced. The way I saw the fight, and I want you to tell me how you saw it in a sec, but the first half of the fight, you used the jab really well. You kept him at range. And I think you systematically just broke him down. And then 9th round, the towel come in, and you just took it to him. So how did you see the fight?
100%, you're right. Like you said, it was like more of a systematic breakdown, but also there was a lot of, I think I used a bit more emotion than I should have, really, because I could have boxed way more better. But one thing with Andre, which I give him, he's more awkward than most people. It might look to the naked eye. He's got very, very long arms, very long arms. So when you think you're out of range or you can slip a punch, he just comes with his long arms and catches you with a shot. And he's very strong as well physically, can put the pressure on. So in what you said with the jab, yeah, that's basically, I was just trying to break him down with the jab, and I could see frustrating him, like, because we had the needle as well. I was talking to him as well, and a lot of the times he was like grunt and be like, because he kept getting caught with the jab, and I'll just be like, yep, that's the jab for you. Like, you know, I was like taking the mick because obviously the whole build up with the grudge. And I think after that, his eyes started getting, both his eyes were caught, and then he was finding it hard to see. And then obviously that's when I started really, like, fifth round. Yeah, I started putting on the pressure, but he did catch me with a very good shot in the 5th round, and that kind of like woke me up, and I just started putting the pressure on, and he just couldn't cope with the pressure, got tired, and yeah, just got him out of there.
Yeah, well done. Was that exactly how the game plan was meant to be?
Yeah, definitely. So at first, like I said, because of the whole build up, I was just gonna go out there and let's just go at it. But obviously, you got a coach for a reason, you know. And he obviously just said, "No, you're not doing that." But really, I was actually just gonna go and do it anyway, man. Like, I didn't give a toss. But yeah, he was like, "Nah, just break him down with a jab first, and then once you got him, we'll know, and then you can start just chipping away on him, and you'll get him out of there." And yeah, so it worked how it was supposed to work.
And for the fans that don't know, I guess that plan was easily thought out because you train in the same gym, do you not?
Yeah, we used Peacocks when it was open, obviously before the whole pandemic. Yeah, we've been, I think, from when I turned pro, so like for a good 2-3 years, like we've been training together, sparring each other. I've got him prepared for a lot of these fights, vice versa with me, and yeah, so we know each other quite well. But I don't think we've sparred for probably nearly a year, actually, then coming up to a year. So yeah.
That's good. Well done. Why are you mentioning the Peacock? Have you been down the new one yet?
No, I haven't yet. I'm gonna probably go down there this week, just as my camp was finishing off. We just stayed in the old one. They just left us to it in the old one, and I ain't been down the new one yet. But I will do probably this week. I got a couple guys fighting, like my good mate Denzel Bentley's fighting Mark Efron, so I'm gonna go down there. You know, obviously see he's doing well, and yeah, see the rest of the whole team, Martin Bowers, Ray, and Andre, and all of that.
Yeah, I popped down there on Friday, to be fair. The gym's amazing. I'm sure you'll love it when you see it. And I saw Denzel. I got an interview in with Denzel. So that brings me on to, will you train in that gym going forward, or will you stay in the Peacock, or will you go the old Peacock or somewhere else?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Probably the old Peacock for the time being. I'm not back in the gym yet, but yeah, my coach lives literally like 2 minutes from Brian O'Shaughnessy, lives 2 minutes from the gym. So we'll see. I'm not sure yet whether we're even going to be relocating to another gym or whatnot. But yeah.
I'm damn sure Martin will want you down there for some sparring with Denzel anyway, because I know you've given him some good sparring in the lead up to this. So
Trust me, man. He give me some pasting, some pasting. He can whack for a middleweight, man. I'm not gonna lie, and he can move. That's the thing about him as well. And like when I was sparring the likes of like Denzel, you'd get some people like, why are you sparring him for Andre and stuff like that? But you don't understand. People like Denzel, the target area is so small because he's so tricky and he moves a lot and he's like, do you know what I mean? So when you get in there with someone's a bit more static, the target area just goes like that. Like it's so much easier to get the beat. So that's the sense behind sparring people like Denzel, and he can punch as well. So
yeah, he showed he can take it. They had him in with a cruiserweight. I'm not sure he was. I think he's just turned pro to cruiserweight. But I looked in as he was sparring, and I was thinking, what's going on here? And he was putting it on him, and he gave as good as he got.
Yeah, trust me, I stick it. Denzel's my guy, man. But when we spar, he knows himself. I stick it on him. I don't give a shit. Like I put it on him, man. Like, but yeah, he's a great boxer and definitely one to look out for, man. Trust me, he's got so much potential. He trains hard. Like he's proper dedicated, man. Every time he comes to the gym, he's bang on time. Like even just little things like that. Like he's always there on time. I think, yeah, this guy's gonna be a world champion if he just sticks at it. Definitely, man.
Cool, good stuff. So stupid question, I guess, but I take it you're backing him to beat Mark Efron on Saturday.
Yeah, I have to, man. You know, no, not mincing my words there. Definitely, man. Like I'm behind Denzel all the way, but I got a lot of respect for Mark as well. He's a very good boxer, good record. He's quite experienced as well, and it's not going to be a walk in the park for Denzel. He's definitely got to be switched on, and he's got to do the biz, man. Like I rate Mark as a boxer 100%. So it'll be a good fight, man. I think it really will be a good fight.
It's 50-50 with the bookies as well, which is a signal that it is who's going to win it. So I'm looking forward to that as a fan myself on Saturday. Anyway, back to you, mate. So that's your first defence of the English title. I guess onwards and upwards now. So what are we looking for next time, do you think?
I'm not sure because, obviously we're in weird times, man. So getting opponents and stuff, it'll probably most likely be another domestic dust-up or something. Obviously, I'm looking for like the Commonwealth title, people like Lyndon Arthur or Shakan Pitters. He just won the British. That's the route I'm heading down. But MTK told me that Craig is mandatory first, so they're gonna have to fight first before I even get my shot. So I'm just here waiting, patiently. Who knows? Like one of them Craig might not want to fight him or might not fight him. Who knows? It might not, and then I'll be there like just ready. But that's the direction I'm looking at, definitely.
So that's Craig Richards might have first shot at Shakan, is what you're saying?
Yeah, in mandatory, I think he beat Andre in the final eliminator, so he's mandatory.
And then you might pick up the winner of that, hopefully.
Yeah, definitely, man. That's the plan. Not waiting around at all, man. Want to get that British. I got the Southern area, got the English, British or Commonwealth is next.
You go about your business quietly. You don't make a load of song and dance and everything, but you're certainly making your way up there now. And I think a lot of eyes, especially after Wednesday, because although it was on IFL TV, it was live on TV. I think they had about 20,000 people tune in to watch that, apparently. So that's good. And it must have been, moving away, change the subject a bit, it must have been really rewarding for you, because I think you've had a troubled summer with your mum. Did she catch coronavirus, and was she in intensive care?
Yeah, she was in ICU for like 4 weeks. On a machine, like she couldn't breathe without it. So just during that time, it was very, very hard, because you hear a lot of stories, like especially because she was in ICU for that long. You never know, like you could just get the call like, sorry, we're gonna turn off the machine or whatnot. So just that 4 week period, it was just horrible. Like I just didn't know what to do really, and obviously every day I would call the doctors, and then they would be like, it's getting worse, or there's nothing really more they can do, and if she gets better, it's just gonna have to be her own body that fights the disease itself. And it was just wasn't a good time, and then for her to just make a full recovery like 4 weeks after, right, like I felt so blessed, I was so grateful. It just made me see things in a different perspective and just appreciate your love, like appreciate people around you, man, because you never know what's around the corner. Like my mum, all my life, I've never ever seen her so ill. Never. never. If maybe she might have a cold or any, but I've never seen her like where she's on a bed and she can't even breathe, like can't even move. I've never seen that in my whole life. So yeah, it just made me think in a different way, man. And I think, you know, if she can fight such a deadly disease like that, nothing stopping me in the ring whatsoever. It just gave me this whole new sense of like, not invincibility, but like I just feel, you know, if she can do it, what can't I do? So yeah, I'm well happy she's made a full recovery. Big up the NHS, really Lewisham Hospital staff, beautiful people. I can't thank them enough.
Oh, a nice touch. What a real, you know, sad story, but I'm really happy to hear that Mum came through, and just listening to you there saying that makes you feel even stronger going forward. You learn from the experience. Well, hope Mum continues getting better.
Yeah.
Right, a couple of last ones for you. So the next big card, I think, when I say big card, which box office, hopefully, will be Dubois and Joyce. What are your thoughts on that? Who do you think might win that?
Dubois, obviously, I'm a Peacock lad, so I'm going to be backing Dubois. But I just think Dubois, he's a bit more of an animal, if I'll be honest. Like he's Dubois is a funny guy. Like you'll be in the gym and be like, yeah, Dubois, you ready for your fight? Yeah, what? Taking the guy out, knocking him out, and he won't even smile or anything and say, yeah, nothing more, nothing less. That's what I'm there for. Like he don't play games, like, and that mentality is just. It's crazy. I'll just look at him like, yeah, this guy's a beast, man. But like technically, he's a very good boxer as well, good on his feet. And I think Joe Joyce is a bit one-dimensional, but it works for him. Like, no, I'm not trying to discredit him. It works for him. He's got a very good engine, but that's not enough to beat Dubois. No way, because he's fit as well. He's fit. He's strong. He's younger. I think technically he's a better boxer. So. I'm gonna give it to Daniel Dubois, man. I think he stops him late. No, not even late. Maybe 7, 8 rounds. I think. But I think it's a wicked fight though. Yeah,
I just hope it's gonna have bums on seats because I know I've got my ticket for there as well. But I just want to know if we're gonna be able to go.
I've got a ticket still holding it now as well, man. Like front row as well. Like, but
yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Well, I'll bump into you, hopefully, providing we're all allowed there, of course. Right, well, look, one last question, because you're wearing an Arsenal shirt, mate, and I'm a Chelsea fan, but I'm going to let you off because you won the other night. What do you think on the new season? You think you might have a chance? Arteta?
Yeah, definitely, man. We finished off this season well, got a trophy, won the Community Shield, you know, beat you lot. Everything's, you know, it's just I feel like the spirit is good, and Arteta, like everyone's got a bit of belief in him, and he's doing things well, man. My thing with Arsenal is just the consistency. Like you know, they can be doing good, and then out of the blue they just drop off or something. So like I don't get my hopes too high because I've had too many seasons where we're doing good, and then something crazy happens. So, you know, fingers crossed. We look at the positives, and hopefully, we have a good season this time round.
Good stuff. Well, I hope they do for you, not for me. All right then, Dan. Well, look, thanks for taking time out to speaking to us in the Boxing Voice. Hopefully, I'll bump into you soon if you're down to Peacock at any time, and we'll get in contact again when you've got your next fight coming up. All right?
So much, John, man. Thanks for getting in touch. Everyone, big up the Boxing Voice. Also want to big up MTK and my sponsors, Romax Limited. Doing a great job getting behind me, and yeah, man, shouts out to everyone, man. And still top man. Cheers, Dan. All the best, mate. Thank you very much, John, man. Sweet brother.
Bye-bye.
Yo, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, Entitled, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.